everyone, I'm here today to talk to you about my new favorite skincare product. These are Konjac Sponges from New 8 Beauty. If you haven't seen these before, I'm going to tell you a little bit about them and how they work. But first, what prompted me to purchase these was that I was getting a lot of dry skin issues and I was having quite a bit of irritation from my normal skincare routine. I am a beauty enthusiast, so it's definitely important before I put my makeup on for me to have a clean, smooth canvas, and that includes cleansing beforehand. I had been using a electronic cleansing brush before I purchased these Konjac sponges, and I had been finding that I was getting quite a bit of irritation, and I'd learned that the electronic cleansing brushes can cause micro abrasions and quite a bit of dryness, and now that it's winter time, my skin's been a little bit less forgiving, so I did want to try something that would be a little bit gentler on my skin but would still give me that deep clean and that nice exfoliation. Konjac sponges are 100% all natural. They are also biodegradable and vegan friendly. They come from the Konjac plant, which grows in some countries in Asia. For that reason, they have been quite popular in Asia for quite a long time, and they've just picked up popularity in the United States a little bit more recently. I received these Konjac sponges in the mail. I was a little bit confused at first. They come in a very condensed format. They don't have any moisture in them, so they can be quite hard. What you need to do when you first receive them is to soak them in a little bit of water. After you soak them in water, they become a lot more springy and they're a lot easier on the skin. As you can see, they're quite bouncy, and that makes for a really gentle, pleasant cleansing experience. The white Konjac sponge is meant to be used on any skin type. It exfoliates extremely nicely while it's still soft enough to be used around the delicate eye area. It can be used to remove makeup or just for normal cleansing, and it can be used with or without a cleanser. The black Konjac sponge is made with bamboo charcoal, which is meant to neutralize any bacteria or toxins that cause acne and breakouts. I do find that this one is good to use about once a week, which I use in conjunction with a face mask to help clear up my pores. I do find that this one's a little bit softer and gentler, and this one, since it has a little bit of a different shape, provides a little bit more of a exfoliating cleanse. All of these Konjac sponges come on a little cotton string, which has actually held up really well for the past few weeks that I have been using them. I use the strings to hang up the Konjac sponges to dry so that they're not sitting in any moisture and that they can avoid growing any unnecessary bacteria. Definitely want to make sure that you take good care of them and rinse them well after use. I don't find that I have a lot of difficulty cleaning them off after use. I do use them to take off my makeup, and initially I thought I was going to be seeing a lot of makeup residue sticking around, but due to the type of plant fibers used for these Konjac sponges, they actually rinse clean very easily. These Konjac sponges are naturally alkaline, which does help to balance your skin's natural pH. This is one of the most important steps that you can take in your skincare, as an unbalanced pH can cause many different skin issues, such as dryness, excess oil production, blackheads, and other blemishes. I always found that after using my cleansing brush, I would have a lot of redness to my skin, whereas when I use these, my skin looks and feels baby soft immediately after use. I do find with the light exfoliation that these provide that I don't have to do a rough exfoliation quite as often on my skin. It just consistently sloughs off the rough skin so that you never have to go in with harsh granular scrubs that, much like cleansing brushes, can cause lots of micro abrasions on the surface of the skin, which causes a breeding ground for bacteria and infection. I like that these are gentle and they promote a gentler exfoliation to the skin, which gradually just softens the skin over time. After about a week of using the white Konjac sponge, before I began using the black one once a week, I did notice that my skin was getting softer and looked a lot better. Over the past few months during the winter time, my skin has gotten a lot more dull and dry, which a lot of people experience during the winter time. The white Konjac sponge has done a great deal to help me with that. I believe that I do absorb moisturizers a lot better, and the sponge itself makes my skin feel very smooth and supple, whereas some other cleansing routines tend to make my skin feel a little bit tighter and drier after cleansing. The black Konjac sponge I do feel like has done a great deal to help me with some of my blackheads. I do have oily and acne prone skin along my T-zone and on my chin, and I've seen a definite reduction in the number of blackheads, whiteheads, and pimples, which is great. I've never before found something that helped me to get the blackheads in my nose area to subside. They tend to be very stubborn in that area for a lot of people, and even using harsh cleansers, face masks, pore strips, and the like hasn't really done the job. I do feel like the active charcoal within this Konjac sponge has done a great job for helping to reduce those problem areas. I'm definitely really glad that I found this set. It does come with, in addition to the 2 sponges, it comes with this cute little pink pouch. I use this when my sponges are all dried up. If I want to take them with me on a trip, I just toss in a mini travel cleanser and I'm good to go. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and show you a demo of how I use my Konjac sponge. Please stay tuned if you'd like to see that. After a long night out, it's always important to take off all of your makeup, so I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate how I use my Konjac sponge with a normal foaming facial cleanser to take off my makeup. First, I'm just going to make sure that it's nice and damp and it has that nice springy texture to it, so it'll be gentle on the skin. And then I'm going to dampen my face. Now that my skin's damp, I can go ahead and apply the cleanser to my Konjac sponge. And that's going to just help get any dirt and debris off of my skin as well as the makeup. I'm just going to rub it in circular motions around my skin. And since it is gentle enough for the eye area, I am going to go ahead and take off my eye makeup with it as well. It feels very soft and gentle on my skin, but it feels like it's getting it really clean already. So I'm going to go ahead and splash my face off and wash the cleanser off. I'm going to go ahead and dry off now. And I'm just going to quickly rinse off my sponge as well. As I stated before, it does rinse clean very easily, even though I just wiped off a full face of makeup with it. So there you have it. My Konjac sponge is nice and clean and white, just like it was when I first got it. It has maintained its nice springy texture all throughout, which has given me a really nice, gentle, and soft cleanse. I hope that you enjoyed my review of the New 8 Beauty Konjac Sponge set. Thank you so much for watching.